Welcome to the Mindset Mutiny podcast. I am your host, Mike Ivanov. Join me as we challenge the status quo, break free from self-imposed limits, and redefine what's possible. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today, we're tackling a topic that will completely change how you move through life. We're going to talk about auditing your circle and realizing the undeniable power of energy. Your circle isn't just a group of people. It's the ecosystem that shapes your mindset, your habits, and ultimately your destiny. Every interaction, every conversation, every attitude you let into your life is either fueling your progress or quietly draining it away. This episode is about understanding that energy is contagious and that the people you surround yourself with act as either accelerators or anchors. And it's about making the hard choices to protect your peace, align your environment with your vision, and create a circle that pushes you to new heights. Here's the thing. Your environment shapes you more than you will ever realize. The people you surround yourself with have a direct impact on your mindset, your habits, and your energy. Over time, these influences accumulate and they either push you forward or pull you back. Most of us don't take the time to even audit who we let into our lives. We think, well, I've known this person forever, or they're not that bad. But let me tell you something. Not that bad isn't good enough. If someone's presence in your life isn't actively helping you grow, they're holding you back. It's that simple. It's not just about cutting out people who are blatantly toxic. Sometimes it's the subtle things, the constant negativity, the passive aggressive comments, the lack of support. These things chip away at your confidence and your drive, often without you even realizing it. It's like carrying around a heavy backpack filled with rocks. You might still be able to move forward, but every step is harder than it needs to be. Your small circle should be your sanctuary, a place where you feel supported, challenged, and energized. If your circle doesn't feel like that, it's time to make some changes. This isn't about being ruthless or cutting people off for no reason. Like I said, it's about protecting your peace and prioritizing your growth. It's plain and simple. You become the energy you surround yourself with. That's not some catchy motivational line. It's actually a fundamental principle of human behavior. The people in your life act like mirrors, reflecting back attitudes, beliefs, and habits that slowly but surely become your own. If you surround yourself with winners, people who are driven, disciplined, and relentless in their pursuit of growth, you will naturally start to adopt those same qualities. You'll find yourself setting bigger goals, pushing through obstacles, and striving for excellence, because that's the standard you're constantly exposed to. Winners elevate each other. They create an environment where success feels normal, even accepted. But if you're spending your time with people who make excuses, who blame everyone but themselves for their circumstances, who complain about their lives but do nothing to change them, that energy seeps into you too. You might start to notice yourself lowering your standards, procrastinating, or rationalizing why it's okay to stay in your comfort zone. And here's the dangerous part. It often happens so gradually that you don't even realize it. One day you're fired up about chasing your goals, and the next, you're sitting around with people who've settled for less, convincing yourself that your dreams were unrealistic in the first place. You start making the same excuses they do. You start seeing the world through their lens of limitations and fears. That's why your circle is everything. The energy you allow into your life will either propel you forward or anchor you in place. If you're serious about growth, you can't afford to carry people who aren't moving in the same direction. because whether you like it or not, their energy will influence yours. And your future depends on the energy you choose to embrace. So let's talk about the upside of surrounding yourself with positive energy. When you align yourself with people who exude good energy, your entire outlook shifts. I'm going to share with you the 5 major things you will receive. Number 1, increased motivation. When you surround yourself with positive, growth-minded individuals, something incredible happens. You become energized by their drive. These are the people who see potential in you that you might not even see in yourself. They have an uncanny ability to light a fire under you, constantly reminding you of your goals and the bigger picture that you are chasing. But it's not just about words. They inspire you through their actions. Watching them work hard, stay disciplined, and overcoming challenges makes you want to step up and do the same. Positive people don't let you coast. They don't let you settle for good enough. When you share your goals with them, they won't just say, "That's nice." They'll push you to take action, to move the needle every single day. They remind you that progress doesn't happen without effort and that every step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward your potential. It's relentless, but in the best fucking way. These people have an ability to transform what might feel like a far-off dream into a tangible reality. They won't let you forget why you started, and they'll keep you focused on the finish line, even when the road gets tough. The motivation you get from these individuals doesn't stop with words of encouragement. It's infectious. Their energy creates momentum, and before you know it, you're not just thinking about what you want to achieve, you're taking action. Positive people remind you that you're capable. They make success feel attainable, and they leave no room for excuses. And that's the exact kind of motivation you need to keep going, no matter how big the obstacles are in your path. Number 2, clarity and focus. When you surround yourself with people who radiate positive energy, something transformative happens. The noise in your mind starts to fade. These individuals don't bring drama, negativity, or distractions into your life. Instead, they create an environment of clarity, helping you see opportunities where you might only have seen obstacles before. Good energy is like a spotlight on your path. It eliminates the mental clutter caused by doubt, fear, and negativity. It shifts your focus from why things won't work to how they can. Positive people bring a mindset of solutions, not excuses. They help you look past the temporary setbacks and find the lessons or opportunities hidden within the challenges. Their perspectives make the impossible feel possible and the overwhelming feel manageable. When you're around people who exude good energy like that, they challenge you to think differently. They don't dwell on problems or get stuck in loops of indecision. They encourage action. They help you break down big, daunting tasks into achievable steps, keeping you focused on the next move instead of getting paralyzed by the entire journey. This clarity has a ripple effect. It sharpens your priorities and helps you focus your energy on what truly matters. Instead of wasting time and mental effort on things outside of your control, you start honing in on the areas where you can make an impact. Positive energy clears away the fog of what ifs and excuses, making way for a mindset of progress and precision. Ultimately, good energy is a catalyst for focus. It helps you keep your eyes on the prize, drown out distractions, and approach your goals with a clear, determined vision. When your circle brings this kind of energy, you're not just seeing opportunities. you're seizing them. Number 3, resilience. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. The question isn't whether you face challenge, it's how you'll respond when they come up. This is where the people in your circle become a critical factor. When you're surrounded by those who uplift and encourage you, resilience becomes your default setting. Positive, growth-minded people don't like to wallow in self-pity or get stuck in the pain of failure. They won't let you do it. They will remind you of your strength, your capabilities, and your purpose. They don't just tell you you'll get through this. They push you to see how the setback can become a stepping stone. They ask the tough questions. What can you learn from this? What's the next step? How are you going to come back stronger? They won't let you stay down because they know that's not where you belong. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back. We've talked about this a million times. It's about coming back better. And when you're surrounded by the right people, they help you channel the energy of a setback into fuel for a comeback. They remind you that failure isn't final, that challenges are temporary, and that perseverance is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Even in the darkest moments, having people who believe in you can make all the difference. Their encouragement creates a buffer against the weight of negativity and self-doubt. When you feel like quitting, they'll remind you why you started. When you're tempted to lower your standards, they'll remind you of your potential. They're not just a safety net. They're a springboard. This kind of support doesn't just help you recover. It builds a mindset of resilience that stays with you, even when you're facing the next challenge alone. Over time, their belief in you becomes your own belief in yourself. And when you internalize that, you realize that no matter how hard life hits you, you'll always get back up because you've got the mindset and the circle to back it up. Number 4, momentum. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in your personal growth journey, and it thrives in a positive environment. When you're surrounded by people who uplift, challenge, and encourage you, even the smallest wins become fuel for bigger successes. Progress stops feeling like a grind and starts feeling like a natural rhythm. One win leading to the next. Here's how it works. Positive people amplify your successes. They don't let your small wins go unnoticed. They celebrate them and remind you of their significance, but they don't stop there. While they're congratulating you, they're already planting the seeds for your next challenge. They don't let you settle into complacency because they know that momentum isn't about one big moment. It's about consistent forward motion. When you start to stack small wins, something amazing happens. Progress becomes inevitable. One completed task, one reached milestone, one accomplished goal builds confidence and clarity for the next. Your momentum snowballs. The energy of achievement creates a mindset where challenges don't feel like obstacles. They feel like opportunities to keep the streak alive. This environment of momentum also changes your relationship with effort. Instead of dreading the work, you start to crave it because you see how each step leads to a tangible result. The positivity and encouragement in your circle turn even the hardest tasks into steps towards your goals. They help you focus not on how far you've had to go, but on how much you've already accomplished and how much more you're capable of. Momentum feeds off itself. When you're surrounded by a circle that celebrates your wins, challenges you to do more, and keeps pushing the bar higher, progress becomes inevitable. You stop waiting for motivation to strike because you're already moving. That movement, those compound efforts and incremental successes take you further than you've ever thought possible. In the end, momentum isn't just about moving forward. It's about creating a culture of achievement within your circle. When everyone around you is striving, winning, and leveling up, you can't help but to be pulled along by that energy. Success truly does breed success. And in the right environment, progress isn't just a possibility, it's a fucking guarantee. Number 5, confidence. Confidence is the foundation of growth, but it doesn't always come to us naturally. That's where the right people in your circle make all the difference. Positive, growth-minded individuals see your potential even when you don't. They have a way of looking past your doubts and insecurities. They recognize the strengths and abilities you may not even see in yourself. These people don't just tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear. They point out your wins, highlight your progress, and remind you of the battles you've already fought and won. When self-doubt creeps in, they push back with the evidence of your resilience and capabilities. They see your value when you're too caught up in fear or negativity to see it for yourself. This kind of encouragement isn't just about praise, it's about building a foundation of confidence that's rooted in reality. Positive people reinforce your strengths and push you to trust them. They challenge you to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, and to tackle challenges that once seemed impossible. And when you succeed, when you prove to yourself what you're capable of, that confidence becomes unshakable. But they don't stop there. Positive people also hold you accountable to your potential. They don't let you make excuses or settle for less. They know what you're capable of, and they won't let you shrink back into comfort. This constant reinforcement, combined with gentle but firm accountability, helps you grow into the version of yourself you've always been capable of becoming. Over time, their belief in you becomes your belief in you. The confidence they help you build isn't fleeting. It's something that carries you through every setback and every challenge. You start to see yourself through their eyes as someone who is strong, capable, and destined for more. That's the power of having positive people in your circle. They don't just cheer you on. They help you discover the confidence you need to win over and over again. And once that confidence takes root, there's no limit to what you can achieve. By seeking out and surrounding yourself with positive energy, you create an environment where growth becomes second nature. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. That is the ultimate goal. So here's the bottom line. Energy is the currency of your life. You can either invest it wisely by surrounding yourself with people who multiply it, or you can squander it by holding on to those who drain it. It's completely up to you. I warn you to be intentional about the energy you keep and the energy you give, because in the end, your success will be a direct reflection of it. But let's flip the script for a second. It's not just about cutting out toxic people. It's also about making sure you are bringing the right energy to the table. You can't expect to attract high energy people that are growth minded if you're not an energy giver yourself. Energy givers are the ones who walk into a room and immediately shift the dynamic in a positive way. They're the people who light up conversations, who make others feel seen and valued, who spark new ideas. They're solution-oriented, proactive, and always looking for ways to move forward. When challenges arise, they don't spiral into negativity. They focus on what can be done and rally others to take action. These are the people everyone wants in their circle. Why? Because they add value. They elevate not only themselves, but everyone around them. And when things get tough, and let's be fucking real, they always do, energy givers are the ones who remind you to stay the course. They push you to refocus, recalibrate, and keep moving forward. They bring clarity and momentum when you need it most. Here's where the truth might get a little difficult for some. If you're not an energy giver, you'll never attract energy givers. It's one of those unspoken rules of life. Like attracts like. If your default mode is negativity, if you're always complaining, playing the victim, or stuck in a cycle of self-doubt, you're going to attract people who operate at the same low frequency. Why is that? Because energy givers don't want to be weighed down by someone who constantly drains the room. They seek out environments and relationships where the energy is reciprocated, where it fuels growth instead of constantly trying to patch up someone else's leaks. Think about it. Would you want to constantly invest your time and energy in someone who never lifts you up, never pushes you to be better, and only drags you into their problems? Of course not. And neither will anyone who's serious about self-development. If you're sitting there thinking, well, what if I'm stuck in the negative cycle? I'm glad you asked. My response is good. Recognizing it is the first step. The next step is breaking the pattern and shifting into an energy giver mindset. Here's how we do that. First, take responsibility for your energy. Stop blaming external circumstances for your mindset. Take control. You decide how you show up in the world every day. Second, focus on solutions, not problems. Life will always throw challenges at you. There will be no shortage. Instead of dwelling on what's wrong, train yourself to look for the next step, the action you can take to move forward. Third, practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what you have. It's a powerful way to reframe your perspective and start generating positive energy. Stop focusing on the negatives. And lastly, elevate others. Make it a habit to encourage and uplift the people around you. Celebrate their wins. Offer genuine support and push them to be their best. When you help others rise, you rise too. So, to recap quickly, you need to take responsibility for your energy, focus on solutions, not problems, practice gratitude, and elevate others. If you can execute those items, you're on your way to becoming an energy giver. When you commit to being an energy giver, everything changes. Not only do you become more magnetic to the kind of people who will elevate your life, but you also start to see transformations in your mindset and your results. Positive energy breeds momentum. It opens doors, creates opportunities, and builds resilience. Before you know it, you'll find yourself surrounded by a circle of high energy, driven individuals who challenge and inspire you. And that's where the real growth happens. In a space where everyone is pushing each other to be better, where the collective energy drives the group towards success. So here's my challenge to you. Start showing up as the person you want to attract. Bring the energy you want to see in others. Be the one who lifts the room, who inspires action, and refuses to settle for mediocrity. Because when you do, you'll not only change your circle, you'll change your life. Remember, your circle defines your altitude. Surround yourself with those who lift you up and challenge you to grow. Be the energy giver who fuels not just your own success, but the success of everyone around you. The power of a small circle isn't just about who's in it. It's about the energy you create together. So audit your circle, protect your energy, and rise to the challenge. Next time on Mindset Mutiny, we'll tackle how to build a circle that drives success and fuels your growth. If your environment isn't pushing you forward, it's holding you back. So don't fucking miss it. If you're getting something out of this, do me a favor. Hit that follow button and share the podcast with someone who needs to hear it. Let's grow this thing together and keep spreading the message. And once again, your support means everything to me.